Hare Krishna, everyone. Thanks so much for joining again. Hormones, the topic today. Today, especially the male hormone, which is then obviously the testosterone. Well, hormones are part or chemicals produced by our body, right? So they're not us, luckily, but they affect us in quite a significant manner, more than we're actually often aware of. Okay, so I just want to briefly just describe the hormone cycle of a man first, and then the hormone cycle of a lady, and we can actually prepare for those for certain things, and we can use that knowledge. And I'll just put a link in the description just about, you can Google it, just hormone cycle of a man, hormone cycle of a woman, and then you find stuff. And if I find a video, not that it's very deep, it's some professional talking to a guy about a female hormone cycle, and it's just quite entertaining about the guy's reaction, like, oh, really, whoa, wow, that's really insightful, and wow, but it doesn't go really deep. But it's just a reminder, actually, how much we are affected, right? So let's start with the man. Male hormone cycle is pretty simple. It's within 24 hours. Testosterone level is high in the morning, and then during the day it decreases. And then it starts again. Something like that. Very simple. And everyone probably understands what testosterone does. It increases the, sexual desire and aggressiveness, basically, in a man. So testosterone is probably good to keep in check if you want to spiritually advance. So that's a conclusion we can draw. And let's just have a look by age how testosterone levels develop. I hope that's all in view now. I just make a very simple graphic here, right? So say somewhere at the age of 18, 21, something like that, testosterone levels peak. And then over time, they slowly, I hope I get the angle right, slowly decrease. And then the man is dead. That's how testosterone's level changes with age in a man. And we know from the Srimad Bhagavatam as well how that old king had only eyes for the young lady, even he was laying on his deathbed. And not saying he had some Kali Yuga lusty movies going on. He probably just wanted to enjoy her, give her children, take care of her. The passionate aspect of lust. And we can actually talk about lust in the three modes as well briefly before we head into the heart of the presentation. Just remembered. Yes, there's the testosterone. What can happen? Let's take that graphic again. What can happen during the stage during the life of a man is that for some reason at one stage testosterone levels drop under a certain threshold, and that means the guy is not interested in any sexual activity. His lust is still there. It's just cover. It's not functioning. Testosterone level is too low, and if it comes under a certain threshold, let's say this is a threshold, well then he's not interested in sexual activities, right? And we can then probably also understand on the flip side, and it's easily fixable. You just have to inject the guy testosterone, and he's all lusty again as before. Kijai, modern medicine makes it possible, right? So, and we can also understand that if testosterone level is elevated, for some reason, well, then the guy has a problem. Then he's running around like Lord Shiva after Mohini Murti. And brain is not working because high testosterone levels cause the brain actually to switch off. Any hormones, adrenaline as well, it limits brain function. Okay, so we have a problem here, right? And again, testosterone level drops under a certain threshold. Same guy, same brain, same the same experiences, same education, same person, everything same except testosterone. A biochemical drops below a certain level, and he's not interested in any sexual activities anymore, which is a big problem in material life, right? Not for us devotees, but in material life. Same guy. You put testosterone back and he is as lusty as before. Again, same brain, same mind, same intelligence, same body, same guy. Plus testosterone. That's how testosterone, or any hormone for that matter, affects us. We are the same person. The same person, same experience, same memories, same all everything, plus or minus testosterone. And that has such a huge effect. That's for the male side. That's how much we are affected by hormones. I mean, we are not the body. What to speak of a biochemical? One biochemical. And it has such severe effects on our mind, on our desires, on what we absorbed in. And with that example, we can also see or understand the importance actually of chastity, for example. Cooling the man. Why? Because there are things which increase testosterone levels of a man. We have alcohol, right? Alcohol is there. Seeing the object of the senses. Sports competitions, anything competitive increases testosterone as well. Even watching your favorite team, rugby, soccer, football, whatever it may be, basketball, who cares? Watching your team and your team wins, bang, testosterone rush, right? All those things increase testosterone, meaning decrease or potentially, let's put it this way, potentially bringing us towards that threshold of brain switching off, and we're just completely absorbed in those sexual desires, for example. It's a big danger. I just check if there's anything else which it says here. But I think that was the main things. Oh, caffeine as well. So alcohol and caffeine increasing testosterone levels. Right? So we can actually see the value of the four regulative principles just in terms of keeping our brain functioning. One chemical, one biochemical, such a huge effect. Too much makes us crazy, brain switching off. And too little makes us completely uninterested in sex life, which is a good thing for devotees. But we can see it's just one chemical, same person. That's how much we are affected on the material level by one chemical. Amazing. So, and if we understand that, we can avoid alcohol, avoid caffeine, avoid the eyes being uncontrolled, looking at everything attractive for man's eyes. We can avoid too much sports competitions in the passionate sense, where because they can increase testosterone levels, and we can also avoid watching, being too much absorbed in sports. I mean, obviously, as devotees, we're hopefully more interested in devotional activities and further in Krishna consciousness and service and preaching and so on. But there might be some remnants of desires there, which we, pursue, depending on the level of purification, and they may affect our devotional life detrimentally, obviously, especially if they increase our hormones level. If you want to be smart, if you like sports and you want to be smart, I mean, obviously it doesn't quite work when you know it. But if you choose a team which is just absolutely the losing team, that's great, because if you see your favorite team lose, testosterone levels go down. You can't handle it's humiliating. So you're humbled, and apparently that's cuts the hormone levels down. Testosterone levels are down. So that's maybe conducive for devotional service. However, your heart has to be really involved in that game. And that's probably again detrimental for devotional service. But at least your brain is intact, more intact than when you're into it, and you have a winning team as your favorite team. Anyway, just a little probably a little bit entertaining aspect about hormones, how much they do affect us. Okay. So that's the male aspect. Let's look into the female hormones next time. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.